Hello and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. Here we are, the second half of the Easter holidays. I hope you've had a wonderful time, whatever it is you have been doing, whether that's coming down here to play, buying some new games, or taking that long sought family holiday after a long and cold winter. We've still got good weather here with us as well, so I hope you are getting the chance to enjoy that. So on to this week. We are going to be starting with quite a large product highlight. We had a bit of a drop of new games and restocks last week. Super excited. If you missed the videos, they are on our social media, on our Insta and our Facebook, so you can check all of those out there. But we will be going over those today. So we are going to start with the restocks first, and we'll get into the new games plus this week's game of the week. So our restocks. First up, we have got Middle Ages. So this is a game that I absolutely adore. It was my top game for 2024. I just can't put this down, and fortunately, the feeling is very mutual with everyone that I have been playing with it so far. So in this, you'll be creating a tableau which represents your fiefdom. You'll be picking tiles from the middle, so you'll be drafting tiles, a little bit like King Domino, but there's a sort of few extra layers involved. These tiles, when you place them within your fiefdom, they will generate you income, but they also give you in-game benefits every time you place one of those tiles within your fiefdom. There's a whole variety of different options, a lot of different strategies and ways to play, different sort of combos and synergies between the various land tiles that you can place in here, and then there's always varying objectives that mark the end of every round. So a lot of replayability in here, a lot of ways to try and solve the game as well, and it kind of presents a very nice and tidy tableau for you to look at once the game is finished. Kind of something like King Domino or Carcassonne, but all of your cities are in this bit, all of your roads are in this bit, and so on and so forth. So it makes it very tidy, makes it a lot easier to keep score as you track through the game. But absolutely lovely. The artwork in this is phenomenal. But there we go, that is Middle Ages back in restock. Next we have got Courtesans here. This is a lovely little sort of hand management social game where you will be basically trying to make sure that you're always in favour with the Queen. You'll be doing this by placing cards around the Queen's table, giving cards to opponents and keeping cards for yourself. Every round you always have 3 cards, so 1 to the table, 1 to any opponent and 1 to yourself. The idea, said, is to make sure that you've got as many cards in front of you that are matching families that are in favour of the Queen, that is sitting above the table rather than below the table, and you want to try and get your opponents to receive cards that are below the table in disgrace with the Queen. There's other objectives that sort of change that up, but really good fun, just really clean, very simple to play, plays well at 2 all the way up to 5. Just a lot of fun. Can thoroughly recommend this. And the artwork, the presentation in this is amazing for such a small box game as well. So that is Courtesans. The next 4 are restocks. We have got King of Tokyo Duel. Now, last year, this was one of my favourite 2-player games. King of Tokyo has always been a mainstay here in the shop. But King of Tokyo kind of falls flat when it's a 2-player game. The original is meant to be 3, 4, 5, 6 players. Plays best when you've got those higher numbers. There's a lot more sort of mania going on. It makes it more sort of intense as well. Whereas 2 players, it's just a bit of back and forth. King of Tokyo Duel addresses that by giving us a nice dynamic game where we've got these objectives that are seesawing backwards and forwards between the 2 players. You've also got your power cards and your dice as normal, so if you play King of Tokyo, you'll know about 90% of this game. But it's those additions for a 2-player game that really make it shine for me. The power-up cards, so the cards that give you one-off and ongoing abilities, some of those will have symbols in the corner. That will allow you to place markers on the tracks that give you bonuses, but also will give your opponent bonuses if they end up back on them as well. So it's sort of a double-edged sword on that one, but really, really good fun. And if you're going to play King of Tokyo 2-player, this is the way to play it. And it's an amazing price at $19.95. We also have some of the accessories left. You can get the larger playmat, which I do thoroughly recommend. It gives you a space for absolutely everything around the board. And finally, a retail version of the King of Tokyo dice tray available as well. Then finally, for restocks, we have got King Domino here, and this one is one of those needs no introduction. It's a classic. It's a fantastic family game. Kids love it. The adults love it. You're building up your kingdom, and you're using domino pieces to do so. Match up dominoes features. Collect as many crowns as you can, and score points at the end of the game. There's been a lot of variants of this. Queen Domino sort of stands out as like the hobbyists version of the game. You've got Moon River, you've got King Domino Origins, all that bring in different things. But here is where it started, the original, the OG King Domino. So on to this week's new games. So as I said, we did have quite a drop of new games. So excited for these. Been looking out for these for some time now. We are going to start with Architects. Oh, sorry, no, we're going to start with our game of the week. Sorry, I did say. That is Solstice. This is a beautiful little tile laying game where you are building your panorama, your mountain vista, as it were, and then you are trying to create journeys from the bottom to the top. You do this by drafting tiles from the middle, and then if you manage to get a set of 4, so 2 by 2, you can then take a spirit animal that will give you either end game or ongoing bonuses throughout the game. You have they also give you sort of objectives, and then you have these fires as well, these beacons that if you can trace from the bottom row up to the top row uninterrupted from one tile to another tile, then those will score you points at the end of the game. A lovely little game, very calm, very relaxing. It is competitive, but it doesn't feel overly competitive. But yeah, an absolute fun one to play. This is a 2-player game as well. So that is Solstice, this week's game of the week. Then we have got Architects of Amethyst. This is another 2-player game. In this game, you are building up the city for Queen Amethyst. So you'll be selecting tiles from a board in the middle here, and then you'll be doing one of 3 things. You'll either be trying to match the patterns on objective cards. So you can see they've got these stars and other shapes in the corners. You'll be trying to complete building prerequisites. So this is sort of building up on certain levels, and then finally here you've got trying to earn the king's favour and getting 3 of your little dudes in a row in order to get the king's favour. Really, really good fun. It does remind me somewhat of games like Sobek and King Domino, but really, really good fun. Nice, colourful. The rules are easy to follow as well, but an absolute pleasure to play. Could not recommend this enough. That is Architects of Amethyst. Next we have got Living Forest Duel. Now this is a 2-player version. We are on a bit of a theme for this week's releases. This is a 2-player version of the Spiel des Jahres winner Living Forest, which was a deck building game that sort of chucked in a few other elements. Absolutely fun, really, really innovative deck building game. Really kind of changed the landscape in certain ways. Deck builders, I love a deck builder. But usually a lot of them can be a bit samey, so you end up picking one over the other, as this is my deck builder of choice. For example, for me, it's Marvel Legendary. I know for others that they will pick something like Dominion as the deck builder, or Ascendancy, or whatever it was called by Ultra Pro. But Living Forest really kind of brought in some really fun ways to shake up the deck builder. The 2-player version, if you've played the original, then a lot of this is going to be familiar to you. But again, like any good 2-player port like King of Tokyo Duel here, it's not just giving you this is this game, but as a two-player game, it is giving you a brand new experience. So you've still got a shared marketplace, but it is a marketplace that both of you will be added to with your own cards, and the other player can buy your cards. You've got your forest tiles still, but this is a battle between summer and winter. You can collect fires to win the game. You can have your guardian animal in the recruitment line, or saving 8 forests as well. So there's a few different ways to win this game, but really good fun. And again, it's one that I can thoroughly recommend to anyone that's looking for a decent two-player game or looking for a deck builder. Down here we have got Wizards and Cup. This is a lovely little game from the designer of Love Letter. So already that one grabbed my attention, and grabs the attention of a lot of customers that have come in to play it and subsequently buy it as well. Wizards Cup is a nice little auto battler, so it's a bit of a programming game. You choose 6 cards from the 18 that you have available. You'll decide the order of your cards, reserving one as a waiting card, sort of as a bonus that you can flip out and surprise your opponent with. Allows you to kind of adapt if the strategy isn't kind of going your way. So I really like that. You will then arrange your cards in the order that you'd like to reveal them. Once both players have done so, you then reveal them one at a time and resolve the battle. Once you resolve that one, if there is a winner, they stay on, the next person reveals their card, and it's whoever is the last one that still has cards is the winner. Only takes about 10 minutes to play, but really, really good fun. Great as a little filler between other games. Absolutely fantastic as a travel game. Takes up hardly any room at all. I mean, this game is small, but really, really good fun. And if you're just looking for something quick to play, something for the kids maybe on holiday, or just something on your travels, then I can certainly recommend Wizards Cup. Next, we have got Flip 7, a very colourful card game. So in this, you have a deck of cards in the middle of the table. You then turn over cards, and you're trying to get, basically you're trying to get up to 200 points. You flip them over. If it's different to the one before, then you can carry on. If you get reveal 7 in a row, you get bonus points, but at any point before you flip over the next card, you can decide to stop and bank your points there. Obviously a bit of push your luck. If you go too far and you reveal that extra card, then it is round over for you. And what I like with this as well is that there is only one card, there's only two cards. So by the time you get up to 12, there are 12 cards, which dramatically increases the likelihood after this 12. Chances are very good that you might draw another 12. So those are big points, but are you going to risk it to see if you can get more points, or you're going to draw that 12 and come back with absolutely nothing? Super. I love games like this that are just quick, easy, fun to play. You can just chuck it on the table, have a laugh, and then crack on to something else. Really good for parties as well. That is Flip 7. And then finally, I have left this one till last because this is, along with Solstice, perhaps my favourite of the entire batch, and that is Boreal. This is another little tableau building game where you'll be buying cards from a shared marketplace and adding them to your pyramid. Each card has got different elements. They also have an income, so at the end of your turn, you'll gain an income. You'll get X amount of compasses, depending on where you are along the track, as well as what you have in your pyramid. They'll also have their own scoring objectives. Some will be simple and just say, we have 3 points, this scores you 1 point, this scores you 4 points, for example. Others will require you to have certain things around it, or just certain things within your pyramid, within your tableau. But yeah, just really, really good fun, very colourful. First time I saw it, as like, this looks like a landscape from from Zelda. It looks like the cover to a Zelda game. But yeah, just absolutely brilliant. All the cards are wonderfully drawn. You get a set of postcards in here as well, with some astonishingly illustrated landscapes and vistas. Just absolutely amazing. Just a nice little thing to chuck in there for you, but beautifully presented. Cannot fault this game at all, and already probably on my shortlist for one of the best two-player games, if not games for 2025 already. That is Boreal. And all of these are available now, and they are all available to play within the library. So if you do want to check these out before you buy, come on down, bring your friends, bring your family, book an afternoon. It's just £3 per person for 3 hours. You sit down, play a whole range of games, maybe split up into little groups and play a bunch of two-player games, and then switch them around. But I can thoroughly recommend these if you're just looking for a really good, solid, fun gaming experience. So that about wraps up everything for the product highlights. We have had news about Dragon Delves, which is the upcoming Dungeons and Dragons adventure book. It is, I believe, an anthology book, if I'm not mistaken. So they've just announced that officially. So we're super excited to get that one. We've had our core books for 2024. We know we've got Forgotten Realm campaign guide on the horizon. So it's going to be really exciting to have our first official sort of adventure material coming soon. I believe it is sometime later in the summer, June, July time. So keep an eye out for that, and we will share more as and when we know. But really excited for that one. On to this week's events, and again, everything is running as normal. We do have a table that has spaces available for a Alice in Wonderland themed D&D campaign. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, do let us know, and we'll make sure to pass those details onto the Dungeon Master. He's one of our regulars. He's run quite a lot of stuff here. He was sort of the initial mastermind behind our D&D community campaign that we ran a couple of years ago. Also runs a couple of other bits here as well. So a vast well of knowledge he has, and will guarantee you an amazing campaign. So if that sounds like you, do let us know. Drop it in the comments, send us an email, give us a call, pop into the shop, however you'd like to. And that is looking to run weekly on Tuesdays, as soon as we have at least 4 people for that one. Then the rest of the week, as I said, running as normal. If you are looking to come down with the family, the games room is open during our normal opening hours. You can book that via the website, or you can just call us and book. Either way, completely okay with us. It's £3 for 3 hours, and then if you want to top up, it is an extra £1 per hour per person. For if you want to stay any longer beyond the initial 3-hour session. Then on Sunday, we have got our next Lorcana winner box. I know it is Easter, but it's just the way that the days fall. If you are looking for a fun Easter activity, then do come on down and participate. Our winner boxes are always good fun. It's always great to kind of put these on for you guys. Yeah, we always have a blast with them. So if you are looking for something to do, come on down and check that out, really. So that is everything for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions at all, as always, drop them in the comments below. Drop us an email, give us a call, visit the shop. Always happy to answer any questions and queries that you may have. And then just as a last little reminder, if you are looking for games and you're looking on a bit of a budget, our spring clearance sale is still running as well. So you can save yourself a little bit of money on some games in our clearance. But that wraps everything up for this video, guys. So thank you all for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.